Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. This video is going to be graduation tips and tricks. So, I have a few things that I was going to show you guys. Yeah. So, let's get into it. My graduation was about 2 weeks ago. I know this is probably the video you guys are seeing right after that, so you guys are probably like, wait, what? But yeah, it was probably about like 2 weeks ago. No, it was on the 17th. So, you do the math. So, we're going to start with the cap. So, one thing with the cap that I will say is a lot of the girls' caps didn't fit them 100%. So what they did is took bobby pins, or at least I did, and put a bobby pin here and a bobby pin here. I know I put one on each side because the day of my graduation it was really, really windy. So I would recommend that is have some bobby pins. That way if it happens to be windy or you realize that the gown is just right, but your cap is too big, is bobby pins. Another thing that someone did is they said that they went a couple sizes down in their gown, and that helped with making sure that their cap fit better. So some people would be like, size up. When it comes to graduation gowns, you might want to size down. I went down like a size. So your gowns are usually based on how tall you are. So I got one, I don't know what it says on here, but 5'1" to 5'3", and I wasn't stepping on it, but I probably could have went down to like 5 feet, like 406, 5 feet, or whatever the size below this was. I could probably went 1 or 2 more sizes down, and it still would have fit. Now, the next tip I personally recommend is one of two things. It's either a comfortable shoe or flats. So I went with flats, or as close to flats as possible. There were a couple people that were like, I think like, there might have been 1 or 2 people that wore tennis shoes. They didn't really have like a dress code, which is good. So even if you're a female and identify as female like I do, if you're comfortable in pants, you can wear pants. Like, they didn't say, oh, girls must wear dresses. No, they didn't. So, these were the shoes I wore. I didn't show them in the video because I was just showing my nose. My nose suddenly started to come apart, so I'll have to get them redone probably before my graduation party. I wanted to show the shoes because I felt like that was a good tip, is to have flats. If you can, if you are going to get new shoes, I would recommend buying shoes probably like a month or so before your graduation and wear them as often as you can. So if you have a June graduation, I would suggest buying your shoes this week and wear them as much as you can for graduation. Graduation's next year. Buy them. Now to get used to them. Break them in. You don't want to be breaking in new shoes on graduation. I would also recommend, especially for girls, if you're going to be wearing open-toed shoes, make sure you do your toes. I would also recommend, especially for girls, do your hands as well. There's going to be pictures taken, and so it would be better if you more so part your hands were painted than your toes. I know my hands are dirty right now. I've been eating and I didn't wash them. Now, probably the biggest tip. A lot of girls had their phones. Some girls had their purses on them. Most of them just had their phone on them. So this is the dress I wore. I got lucky and my dress had pockets. So I just stuck my phone and the bed lip gloss I was going to wear and even a portable charger and a cord in here. That would be another thing. Bring a portable charger. Normally graduation is about an hour, 2 hours. We didn't know with ours that we were going to be waiting back or go walk down for graduation for an hour. So we had to check in at 6 and we didn't start walking down until exactly 7, and that's when graduation was supposed to start. Okay? I'd recommend definitely bring your phone, bring a portable charger and cord for your phone. And if you have pockets, you can put all of those things in pockets. Now my school, as you guys saw, had these little cards and you gave that to the person and the person wrote your name. So I'd also recommend bringing, you don't have to because they had it. We're just going to pretend this is it. But bring a pin too. So throw that in there. Pin. Mine has pockets on both sides. So you can have your pin, your chapstick, whatnot on one side, and your phone and your charger and cord on the other side. The other kind of good tip that I thought was clever is if you don't have pockets, is some people had their gowns on, right? And I was one of the few people that didn't zip up their gowns. But they took their gown off and they put their purse like either on the side of them or in front of them, and then they zipped up their gown so no one knew that they had their purse on them. If it's zipped, you can't see it. So I would recommend that, is if you're gonna have a purse, do that. Or what you could do also is once I got to my seat, I took my phone out of my pocket because I didn't want it to get lost. They also gave everyone waters. I've been refilling it, but this is the same water that they gave me. They didn't see the labels were enough. We have more water, so once I'm done with the water in here, I'm probably going to get a different water bottle and place the bottle out, because, yeah. But I had this, and my phone, and another thing I did was I wore sunglasses, so I would recommend, depending on the time of your graduation, wear sunglasses. Also, depending on the time of graduation, wear sunscreen. Don't matter your skin color, wear sunscreen. I know a lot of people of color are like, oh, I'm black, I don't need to wear sunscreen. Yes, you do. No matter if you're black, white, Mexican, or Chinese, you need to wear sunscreen. You can still get burnt. You can still get skin cancer. You can get a lot of things. So just wear sunscreen. I don't think I wore sunscreen, but my graduation was at night. So yeah. But those are the tips I have. I hope this helps for those of you who are graduating or maybe graduating here in the next few years. If you already had your graduation, well, fine. This is the soonest I could get this up. I would say though, like, these get hot, so like, definitely make sure you also wear deodorant, because it did get hot towards like the end, or maybe like have it to like walk down, then take it off with wear your dress or whatever you're wearing, and then put your gown back on before walking across the stage. Could be maybe another step. But anywho, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and I hope to see you guys really, really soon for my next video. Peace out!